Hello, and welcome to Reddit Versus. So, there's been a recent drama on r/Markiplier, which I got from r/YouTube drama, saying Markiplier removed several mods from r/Markiplier on Christmas Day without warning or reason. So, from what I gather, Mark himself made a pinned post in r/Markiplier basically taking control of the subreddit on Christmas Day. He removed several mods with zero warning and never gave any reason behind his decision. Today on New Year's Eve, he has made a pinned post in the subreddit dictating particular rules that he wishes to be enforced in the community. See screenshots for details. The post from Markiplier reads as, "Happy New Year, prepare to be purged. This subreddit has been sitting in the dark for too long. So I'm going to drag it into the light and start hitting it with a stick repetitively and severely. A few rules to start with. Respectunus anus. You know what my wishes are. Respect the message or suffer a 3, 7, or permanent ban. Members only. What I say to the members stays with the members. Period. 3 to 7 to permanent ban. Group efforts. There will be group efforts from time to time to support my projects that I'm associated with. In these times, the subreddit will become a meme-filled mess. This is by design. No bans unless you are particularly ornery and or obstinate. I will be bringing on new moderators to help enforce these rules, as well as reinforce the most important rule on the list of rules. You know which one I mean. And if you don't, you will suffer the consequences of your ignorance. By reading those words, you agree to a purity test to determine if you are lying about knowing which rule is the most important rule. Failure of this purity test will result in an IRL permaban. Seems Markiplier's dropping a ban hammer on some Reddit mods. Let's see what Reddit has to say. Astronomhylum says, "Thank you. I literally reached 100 downvotes for stating that members-only content leaks should be reported/called out on the sub. Give me a good stick and I'll go crazy on them." FizzGigs replies, "Another person on the edge of sleep removal post that's currently high up has over 700 downvotes for saying that people are too comfortable with the information they get for exclusive access to." Same Championship replies, "Yeah, someone used parasocial to describe someone saying that sharing is bad. And it really demonstrates how definitions get morphed to fit narratives. Respecting one's direct request is not parasocial. Just watch the content, laugh, behave, and then we get more content, lol." Insanely Salty Potato says, "Ah yes, the most important rule, the rule that is most important. I know that one because it's important and a rule. It is very important, the most important, especially because it's a rule. Of course I know what it is. How dare you accuse me of not knowing it? It's eat your vegetables? Okay, I'll be honest, I don't know what it is, but they all seem pretty important, so I'll just assume all of them are the most important. Or it's a trick question, and none of them are the most important. Or is it a double trick question at all, and all of them aren't not the most important? Or it's a triple trick question, and the answer is all of them aren't not the least most important out of the most at least not important. What I think I got the last one backwards. Whatever you know what I mean, obviously. This is completely logical and not confusing at all." Markiplier tells this man that he is 29 meters from his location. He's so serious he started using metric units. "I feel like I'm getting yelled at by my dad for something my siblings did that I don't know about." The most important rule is clearly be excellent to each other and party on, dudes. I am 4.6 meters above your position. Above? One can only wonder what constitutes the enforcement of an IRL permaban. Prepare to receive the purity test. Which rule is most important? I'm 500 meters from your location. All of the rules are most important. Rule 13. Anyone who is into impreg is a freak and should be ashamed of yourself. What the fuck is impreg? Do not look it up. Do not look it up. Who is Unis and why are we respecting his anus? Salty Imp makes a post saying, so, I'm looking at the comments and it seems Mark kicked a bunch of mods on Christmas Day and have replaced them, even though they had been messaging him asking for his help for over a year and to give them a heads up when he wants something done. And apparently, he may be pursuing legal action against the guy who posted a clip of him talking about honey on a member's stream. If both of these end up being true, then I have to say my trust and respect for Mark has definitely taken a hit. Have to say I'm pretty disappointed by this stuff. To be honest, most jobs don't give you a heads up when they fire you from your position. They were inactive and were simply not doing the upkeep they needed to. So, that's entirely on them for not adhering to their own rules of the position. On the topic of their DMs, we are only getting one person's side of the story. They could also be saying they tried to look better in the eyes of the people. But we obviously don't know the full story. However, I'm not saying don't question this, but what I am saying is that this ain't anything to be disappointed about. And if this has seriously tanked your perception of him, you don't have to say a member on the subreddit or subscribed or anything, man. No one is keeping you here but yourself. So from what I could tell, it seems the only thing we have proof for is that Markiplier got rid of a bunch of Reddit mods and they're pretty salty about it. You know, common Reddit mod L. Thanks for watching. Make sure to let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.